Divine Series, Episode 3, Eve. In the vast expanse of silent eternity, Adam walked alone. His shoulders bore the unbearable weight of loneliness, his heart restless, with emotional turmoil that disrupted his devotion. God, in his omniscience, saw the unrest of his first creation. From this void, a divine decision was made, not from earth or light, but from the part closest to Adam's heart. A new life would be formed. Thus, from a small piece of Adam's rib, thumb-sized, so fragile yet full of potential, Eve began to take shape. The process was a divine alchemy, both wondrous and terrifying. The bone was infused with hot vapor from hell, giving it the potential to become a deadly poison. Yet it was also touched with holy water from heaven, granting it the power to be a healing remedy. Within her, two opposing essences were contained: destruction and salvation, trial and grace. When Eve opened her eyes for the first time, the world was a puzzle. She gazed at Adam with pure bewilderment, wondering about her existence and purpose. For Adam, her arrival was the answer to his unspoken prayers. Joy overflowed within him, and deep gratitude rose to the Creator. God then spoke to Adam, delivering his profound instruction. "Do not make hasty decisions," he declared. "Understand, she was not created solely for you, but for the world. She is both your blessing and your greatest trial." Adam, in his happiness, nodded, though he may not have fully grasped the depth of those words. Their early days were filled with wonder. They learned together about love and intimacy, two souls united in heavenly harmony. Eve found unimaginable joy at Adam's side, even when she carried the fruit of their love, her happiness undiminished. Eve's primary purpose was clear: first, to serve God, and second, to be a partner to Adam. Adam was a creation solely for God, while Eve was both a gift and a test for him. If Adam remained faithful to God's path, Eve would be his remedy. If he strayed, she could become his poison. But as time passed, dark clouds began to loom over their paradise. Adam became increasingly absorbed in his duties, in his own sense of importance. He became the center of his world, unknowingly neglecting the most beautiful flower in his garden. Eve felt the growing distance between them. A wall of silence rose around her heart. She felt ignored, her purpose questioned. In her sorrow, she often poured her heart out to the animals, her only faithful listeners. The pain of being overlooked gnawed at her soul, awakening the darker side of her dual nature. What had once been dormant now began to stir. In her vulnerability, an evil whisper found its way in. And so, the unthinkable happened. Eve committed the unforgivable sin, a transgression that would forever alter their fate, a sin that drew Lucifer's name into their story. Their tale became an eternal reflection of relationships, of marriage and fidelity. Within this narrative, a discussion of polygamy emerges. It is noted that God did not explicitly forbid it, nor did he advocate for it. Its legitimacy often hinged on the consent of the first wife, a concept relevant even in modern times. Betrayal within the sacred bond of marriage was considered a grave offense.